Hi guys, and welcome to my review for Dragon Mine, a fast and frantic 2D platformer with some precision elements. The mines have been flooded and the water level is rising. Find your way out of each maze with enough coins and no wet feet to escape and travel further into Dragon Mine. Along the way you will meet curious creatures out to kill you, and each level is ruled by a dangerous foe that you must defeat. Dragon Mine is a lot of fun and very rewarding if you don't mind games which can be frustrating. The rising water level intensifies the pressure to escape, and it's not easy to gather enough coins to open the escape route in time. Hidden traps, enemies, clever map designs, and the breakneck speed the character moves at all add to the frantic pace. Annoying at times, it's certainly not something you would play to relax, but it is highly addictive. To be honest, this really wasn't a title I was interested in, but it got offered to me, so I thought I would try it out, and now I'm glad I did. Precision platformers always fill me with a sense of dread. They are usually hectic and annoyingly difficult, but the previews suggested this might be different, and that turned out to be the case. There aren't many precision elements in the game, not really. There are traps in the form of spikes, which are mostly hidden until you approach them, but quite easily jumped and not usually clumped together. Cavern layouts don't give you much room to maneuver, so there are some precision jumps you have to make occasionally, and often you will hit your head on surroundings trying to make a jump and plummet to a watery death. And then there are enemies who roam the caverns, but these can be easily avoided without precision. I suspect that these elements will intensify as you progress deeper into the caverns. There are quite a lot of vanilla enemies that just travel up and down the map in their predetermined fashion, and they are mostly easy to avoid, if the environment will allow. Low ceilings and rising water can make things difficult, and getting to certain jump points before the water reaches you must be considered. As you progress, enemies definitely get more intelligent and dangerous. You will encounter fire-breathing enemies that can kill you with one shot, or skeleton graves that once touched will spring to life and chase you rapidly. They are much faster than you, so quick thinking and smart jumping is required to avoid them. At the end of each level lies a boss in wait. These can be particularly tricky and must be studied to find their weaknesses. These levels are very enjoyable and rewarding to complete. The levels are very cleverly designed. The portal can be situated anywhere on the map, and it isn't always obvious where it is until you stumble upon it. There are numerous unsuspecting traps laid out for you, and by that I mean you will go off collecting coins only to realise that the path out of there has already been submerged, and you are trapped like a beached whale. Many times I forsake difficultly placed coins as they were just too risky to collect considering the rising water level. There is no time to think at all. It is very unlikely that you will complete levels without first exploring and getting a lay of the land. Planning and almost perfect timing are needed to escape. As soon as I had made a mistake jumping or had fallen down unexpectedly, I knew I had blown the level and that I would be swamped. There are achievements for collecting all the coins in the level and escaping, but this is incredibly difficult, especially as you progress. The quota increases as you get deeper into the mine, and it becomes very difficult to collect enough coins just to escape, let alone collect all of them. The character moves so fast that it's sometimes difficult to stay on small blocks of rock without sliding off. Of course, the game introduces lots of these small blocks for you to jump on, and even makes you slide down rock faces that you then have to dart onto the small block. I must have overrun it 50 times. This game certainly tried my patience. I have reached the stage now where I am stuck. Most levels require quite a few attempts to learn where you cannot go and how quickly you have to move, but this level requires you to move along ladders only and is extremely tricky considering the pace at which the character moves and the number of coins needed. I so want to finish it though, but it can get very frustrating. I guess that is a hook for some people, but just be prepared that it will drive you insane. To escape each cavern you need to fulfill the quota of coins needed to open the portal to the next cavern and reach it before the water level submerges it. There are 50 levels in total, with 5 stages of 10 levels and a boss fight at the end of each stage. You have a generous free life to complete each level, but any touch of a spike or an enemy will instantly remove a life, and there is no way of replenishing them. Come in contact with water and you die immediately, losing all of your lives, and then you must repeat the level from the start. Levels must be completed before you can progress to the next. There is no level skipping, so it is easy to get stuck. The levels look quite basic in their construction, with not very convincing rock formations and odd looking coins, but the characters and enemies look rather nice and have good animation. The basic looking designs don't put you off and make it nice and clear where you are meant to go, so it's all good. The music is very catchy and pleasant to listen to. It sounds quite ambient and dreamy, which I loved. There are noises when your character dies and collects coins, but not much else. Dragon Mine is a nice game if you don't mind feeling frustrated at your failures. I don't think the controls or the level design can be blamed for your demise, in fact quite the opposite. How the levels have been laid out is genius, and each cavern is a challenging but very rewarding when completed. It's a shame there is no level skip, but I guess there is a reason for that. I wanted to continue my quest, but it just got too difficult for me and I had to give up. Okay, that's all for today. My next review will be for Serious Fun Football, an early access title that mimics the feeling and competitiveness of playing football on a small pitch. If you're interested in that one, please click the notification bell, and if you enjoyed this review, please click the like and subscribe. Thanks, and see you soon.